Tonight on NewsCenter, we take a look at Rowan County Arts Center's new exhibit. Kentucky Senate candidate Charles Booker stops by Morehead on his tour. And fraternities and sororities dress up and perform for a cause. All this and more tonight on NewsCenter.
Good evening and welcome to NewsCenter. I'm Ben Plaxico.
And I'm Danyon Snell.
We want to remind our viewers that they can watch us live at 5 on twitch.tv/MSUTV77 and on campus cable on channel 85. Here's what's making headlines for November 3rd, 2022.
The Student Government Association has partnered with Morehead Cinemas 6 to give students a great discount. Running now until November 18th, students can get movie tickets for only $1. That's right, only $1. This student discount is applicable for Friday after 6 p.m. Halloween has only just passed. There's still time left to go catch the latest horror films with your friends. For more information about great students' opportunities on or off campus, you can check out the Morehead Student Government Instagram at Morehead State SGA.
MSU was recognized as the country's best four-year institution for veterans. The Best for Vets College Rankings provides one of the best resources in helping veterans with their education decisions. MSU assists military and veterans by waiving the application fee, offering priority registration, and more. To view the results of the Military Times annual Best for Vets survey, visit colleges.militarytimes.com. To read the full article, visit MSU's website under Student Success.
The Rowan County Arts Center showcased their watercolor splash exhibit and hosted a meet and greet with the artists.
I'm Kylie Pollett with NewsCenter, and today I am visiting the Rowan County Arts Center. The Rowan County Arts Center has been a part of Morehead's community for 15 years. The watercolor splash exhibit featured around 50 watercolor paintings that were painted by 12 students with different levels of experience.
I was very nervous because it was a new technique that I had never done before. I had tried on my own and was a failure. And so I came in and I was just really nervous. But Linda Brewer is a very good teacher, and she makes it really easy to kind of follow her technique. She's got a technique, makes it so easy, and you feel like a success pretty much right away.
I had taken some drawing classes at the university just for fun after I retired, and I always felt like I could probably draw something, or maybe paint if I tried, and I decided to try and get into Linda's class, which is always full, and just to learn watercolor, because watercolor was a favorite medium for me. And so from Linda's great teacher, and I've learned a lot and surprised myself actually a few times. But it's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it.
People in the community came by to absorb the artwork and had the opportunity to purchase paintings on display.
We love local art. They've got some very talented people here. It's great for the community, and it's just a nice social get-together.
The event offered complimentary desserts and coffee for people in attendance. The event offered other art for purchase, such as stained glass. The gallery created a welcoming atmosphere and had a fair amount of people in attendance.
Oh yeah, we've got a great turnout of people coming, and actually this was supposed to be the last night of the show, but we're actually going to get to keep it one more week unofficially, because the next exhibit won't come until next Friday.
This has been Kylie Pollett reporting for NewsCenter.
To visit the watercolor splash exhibit, go to the Rowan County Arts Center next to Sawstone Brewery on Main Street.
Morehead State University just announced that they plan on building a bronze eagle statue outside of Adrian Dorian University Center. The money for the project was donated from alumni Ron Carté and his wife Diane. Local artist Sam McKinney will sculpt the statue. Sam McKinney was a student and former art faculty member. To check up on the Eagle Statue project, follow Morehead State University's Instagram at Morehead State.
An entrepreneurship business panel was held on the third floor of ADUC on Tuesday. The event was sponsored by the College of Business and Technology as well as the Booth Entrepreneur Center. It features panelists such as Dan Markwell of Trademark Insurance, Derek Caskey with Sawstone Brewery, Kasha Barley with Meadow View Weddings and Events, and Joe Curd with Curd Surveying and Land Consulate. The PAN Survey is an opportunity for students to learn the realities of starting a small business while also receiving some complimentary snacks and prizes.
Earlier this week, Morehead's fraternities and sororities went head-to-head in an epic dance battle.
Democratic candidate Charles Booker stopped by Morehead's own coffee, Tree Books. NewsCenter was there.
Hi Eagles, stick around because we will have your forecast right after the break.
Do you consider yourself a leader? Then apply today to be a residential advisor at Morehead State. You'll be a part of making a huge difference on campus. You even get a room provided to you as an extra perk.
As an RA, you do your best to make sure dorm life is awesome. Apply today. Be an RA.
It's time to take your game to the next level at the MSU Esports Lounge. With top-of-the-line equipment, you'll be changing the game. Featured in the Esports Lounge are 10 gaming stations, a PS5 and Xbox Series X, and 2 Nintendo Switch consoles for loads of fun. You can also get your live stream on in the streaming room. There's something for everyone here at the Esports Lounge. Come join the fun in ADUC Room 252.
Business students have an opportunity to represent MSU at the College to Accounting Professional and University event held by the Kentucky Society Certified Public Accountants. The event will be held at Gratzer Education Center in Louisville from 2 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. on both November 11th and the 12th. Students will get the opportunity to spend time with accounting officials to learn about the profession and exam network with potential employers. Registration is open now through the 10th and can be found on flyers in ADUC. For more information, visit the KYCPA website.
MSU 4 Paws is hosting a beginner yoga class for people and their pets. The class will take place on November 8th at 6 p.m. in ADUC Ballroom C. There will be a $3 admission fee for participants, and all proceeds will go to the MSU 4 Paws and their supporting charities. Go grab your yoga mat and your dog to join them for a yoga session you will never forget. For more questions, contact M1206766 at moreheadstate.edu.
With November being Alzheimer's Disease Awareness Month, Morehead is organizing a 5K turkey trot for a cure. The walk or run will take place at 8 a.m. on November 5th. Stop by and participate to show support and raise awareness toward the disease. For any questions about the event, contact Megan Littleton at megan.littleton@stclair.org. And for more information about Alzheimer's, visit alzheimers.org.
Charles Booker visited Coffee Tree Books this past Tuesday to speak with students and local members of our community on his Kentucky is Worth Fighting For tour. Katie Pearce reported on the event.
Behind me, I'm at Charles Booker's Kentucky is Worth Fighting For tour. Let's take a further look at what Kentuckians have to say.
I'm incredibly excited to meet Charles Booker. I mean, he's the Democratic nominee for Kentucky, for the U.S. Senate, and I mean, he's driven a lot of press the past couple of years, both in 2020 when he ran for Senate, and then now in 2022. I mean, he's done a lot, so I mean, it's going to be amazing to meet him for the first time.
Charles Booker visiting Morehead, Kentucky was a big deal for students and other members in our local community because they got the chance to speak with him and see what his campaign was about.
You know, one of the most important parts of my campaign and the work that I'm doing across Kentucky is inspiring young leaders to know that their voices matter, that they deserve to be heard, and to train us on the power of organizing. So a big part of the campaign push now is leaning into young voices to tell your story. Why is this election important to you? You know, the saying is, you know, we're fighting for our future. Our future is right now. And if you look at any movement throughout history, the civil rights movement, you just keep going. It's always young leaders that are at the forefront of that, blazing the trail. And we need that in Kentucky. And for me, being one of the youngest legislators ever, when I was elected, I was the youngest black state legislator in nearly 90 years. And, you know, in the Senate, I will definitely be one of the youngest folks there. I know how important it is to lift up leadership from our students and young folks. And I'm encouraging them to consider running for office, too. But we're making a statement. We are saying that Kentucky is worth fighting for, that we are not going to be quiet about our lives, that we're not going to be ignored and discounted anymore. We're standing as family. And so I'm honored to make this loud statement for our Commonwealth at a time when a lot of folks want to ignore us and count us out. So I'm proud to take this stand with you. I'm honored.
This has been Katie Pearce reporting for NewsCenter.
The other Senate candidate, Rand Paul, has no immediate plans to come to Morehead, KY. NewsCenter will cover all candidates if they stop in Morehead. Election Day is this upcoming Tuesday, November 8th. To find more information on voting, visit elect.kentucky.gov.
A new study abroad program is available for students here at MSU. The class is offered to communication, media studies, and film/broadcast majors, and will have students travel to London, England for the summer of 2023. They will be assigned to develop their own stories as they relate to the culture of the city with audio and video projects during their time there. Applications can be found in ADUC on flyers holding a QR code and are due February 17, 2023 with a fee of $150. For any more information or questions about the program, contact a.andaloro at msu or moreheadstate.edu.
NewsCenter would like to remind our students about campus safety. Morehead State University students can download the Live Safe app on iTunes or Google Play. Students can leave tips or use the Safe Walk tool on the app. The Safe Walk tool allows friends to see your location on campus. If you're feeling unsafe, you can also call MSU Police at 606-783-2035. Students can also use the emergency call boxes to contact the Morehead State Police Department.
If you're struggling in a class or just looking for a little bit of extra help, then look no further than the Tutoring and Learning Center.
Upon entering the Camden Carroll Library, if you turn to your left, you'll find the Tutoring and Learning Center.
So the Tutoring and Learning Center is somewhere you can come for any sort of resource that you need. You can get tutored one-on-one, you can do a study group, or we even have drop-in services for tutoring.
I used to do all my tutoring sessions online, and they obviously wouldn't help me that much because I'm a face-to-face person and I learn better that way, and having the lessons in person now, that helps tremendously.
The Tutoring and Learning Center has made available many resources to help students continue to thrive as they continue their education. This includes, but is not limited to, computer access.
We have set times for drop-ins. If you need appointments, you can get on TutorTrack and set that up.
After making an appointment, note that all meetings will take place in the Resource Center unless otherwise specified by your tutor. Keep in mind upon entering the room that, like any other student center, there are rules to be followed. And don't forget,
tutoring is free on Morehead.
I mean, I use the tutoring center all the time. I have this college algebra class, and I always go to the tutoring center because I need some help in that class. And I mean, it always turns out well. My grades have improved recently, and I can't think of anything else that's helped me so far.
I recommend coming to a tutor even if you don't think you need it, because even if you're doing good in a class, you can still do better.
Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Kailee Mayenschein.
If you have any questions or concerns about the Tutoring and Learning Center, you can contact someone via email at tutoring@moreheadstate.edu or by calling 606-783-2034.
MSU's Breckenridge Hall is home to the Convergent Media Major, where you take CVM practicum courses with either MSU TV, the campus online newspaper The Trailblazer, or maybe get on the radio with Morehead State Public Radio. While working for MSU TV, you'll get the chance to help others produce content for the university or produce your own. At The Trailblazer, you become a journalist and find news stories to publish. You can even work on your skills as a multimedia editor. To join a practicum, contact the faculty advisors Tim Creekmore or John Flavel. You've got to finish those assignments you've procrastinated. It sounds like you need to go somewhere to focus. Come to the computer lab in Breckenridge Hall 334 and get to work. Use the Mac computers to your advantage and stay on track. You'll have access to all the Adobe programs you need, including Premiere, Audition, After Effects, Photoshop, Illustrator, and more. Within the lab's hours, you're always welcome. Don't fall behind. Stop by the computer lab today in Breckenridge 334.
Hi Eagles. Current conditions in Morehead are partly cloudy. We have had a high today of 73 degrees, partly cloudy skies, humidity at 67%, and winds at 3 miles per hour. So we do have a nice breeze going on today. As for the rest of Kentucky, further down south in Paducah, 79 degrees. Bowling Green has had a high of 77, Louisville a high of 75. Further up north, Lexington a high of 73, Frankfort also a high of 73, Morehead high of 73, and Ashland high of 73. For tonight's forecast, expect clear skies with a low of 51, precipitation at 8%, and sunset at 6:32 p.m. For tomorrow's forecast, we will have nice clear skies, a high of 75, and a nice beautiful sunrise at 8:03 a.m. Now, as for the rest of the week, Thursday today, high of 73, partly cloudy skies, a low of 51. Tomorrow, Friday, a high of 75, clear skies with a high of 59. Leading into the weekend, we are expecting some clouds and rain showers. Saturday, we will have a high of 75, partly cloudy skies, and a low of 59. Sunday, we will have rain showers, so if you are traveling back to Morehead, drive safe. We will have a high of 74 and a low of 59. Monday, leading into the week, we will get nice clear skies, partly cloudy skies, high of 76, low of 55. Tuesday, high of 75 and a low of 54, clear skies. And Wednesday, high of 70, partly cloudy skies with a low of 52. Now, as for the rest of the country, Seattle, Washington, high of 46. Sacramento, high of 64. Great Falls, 41. Closer to us, Washington, D.C., high of 70. Boston, high of 64. Nashville, 79. And Tallahassee, 84. Now for some weather history for you guys today. Today, November 3rd, in 1950, we have had a high of 53, low of 45, and 0 inches of rain. We'll be right back with your MSU sports after the break.
Camden Carroll Library has a variety of services to offer, including database access, MSU archives, reservable class space, the Tutoring and Learning Center, and more. Whether you're an MSU student, faculty member, or someone diving into a research project, Camden Carroll Library is there to support you. For more information, visit Camden Carroll Library online today.
In the center of Morehead State is the Claypool Young Art Building. This building is home to the university arts like web design, studio arts, fine arts, and more. On the second floor, there is a working art gallery, and this gallery is open to students to enjoy the art and some quiet during their workday. Located all over the building and along the hallways, there are student-made displays. Head over and check it out.
Hi, I'm Joseph Castle, and I'm here with your MSU sports updates for the week. First, MSU soccer moves on to the semifinals of the OVC tournament after defeating UT Martin in a scoreless yet thrilling game in the quarterfinals. Both teams couldn't secure a goal during regulation or overtime, combining for 35 shots as a whole, so the teams had to have a penalty kick shootout to decide the match. MSU's Hadley Citron, Aaron Fight, and Kate Larbs nailed their penalty kicks attempts, but the game was still tied going into the 5th round until Aaron Gibbs dove to block a game-winning kick from the Skyhawks. Anna Lower then seized the opportunity and nailed her penalty kick, winning the game for the Eagles and making the crowd go crazy as MSU heads deeper into the tournament. MSU soccer will travel to Cookeville, Tennessee to play second seed Southern Illinois University Edwardsville tomorrow for the OVC semifinals. Make sure to wish our Eagles good luck. Next, MSU football traveled to Indianapolis to play Butler on Saturday, unfortunately falling to the Bulldogs in a 56-20 loss. The rushing game for Butler seemed to be a problem for MSU as the Bulldogs kept pushing through for touchdown after touchdown. Eagles quarterback Grady Kramer had responded with a passing touchdown to wideout Kenny Lewis Jr. early in the game, but it wasn't enough to snuff out the Bulldogs' offense. After going down big at the half, Carter Cravens subbed in at quarterback for the Eagles, where he secured his first touchdown and also recorded his second one later with about a minute left in the game. After the tough loss to Butler, MSU football stands at 2-6 as they hope to bounce back at home to play Marist on Military Appreciation Day this Saturday. Lastly, MSU volleyball went on the road and took on Southern Indiana last Thursday and Friday, sweeping the series. On Thursday, the Eagles started off the series with a strong showing, defeating the Screaming Eagles 3-0. MSU never trailed in the game and took control early in each set. As a team, the Eagles racked up 53 kills, with 18 of them coming from Abby Halsman, who had the match high. On Friday, our Eagles once again secured a 3-0 win over Southern Indiana, dominantly taking the series in fashion. The Screaming Eagles tried to bounce back from the loss a day prior, but they couldn't handle MSU's firepower, with 3 Eagles recording double-digit kills, with Sydney Wyman, Abby Halsman, and Macy Wellborn getting 11 each. The sets were closer in the game, but MSU still came out on top and left the weekend with 2 wins. MSU volleyball is now 12-13 overall and 9-5 in the OVC as they take on UT Martin later today in a series that will continue on Friday. That's all I have for you this week. Don't go anywhere as we'll be heading back to the news desk along with looking at some user-submitted photos right after this.
Did you know that MSU offers all students a shuttle bus for stops on campus? After starting an overflow at 7 a.m., the shuttle makes its way to Baird Music Hall. Next on the stop is the bell tower, and then ADUC. Before heading back to overflow, the shuttle makes its last stop at Share. The shuttle runs from 7 a.m. to 3:15 Monday through Friday, with a lunch break of 10:45 to 11:45. Did you know Morehead State University has a satellite campus in Ashland? The campus offers you the opportunity to complete bachelor's and master's degrees from the ACTC campus. With small class numbers, the 2 most popular programs offered here are the social work and education programs. For more information, contact the transfer coordinator, Jen Timmerman, or the director of the Ashland campus, Dr. Nancy Preston.
Back in May of this year, Raymond McLean retired after 12 years as the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music's director. Losing such a dedicated director in the program left big shoes to fill. Therefore, it was fitting that family and band member Daxson Lewis be given the position early this fall semester. Daxson has had a lifelong interest in traditional music and has had plenty of first-hand experience in many parts of the lifestyle, from performing and touring in prestigious venues to publicistic and booking agents. He also earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in traditional music at the very program he is now the director of. Congratulations, Daxson Lewis. We are eager to see the impact you will have on the KCTM. To keep up with the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music, you can follow them on Instagram at KCTM Music.
This year is the 20th anniversary of Chi Omega's partnership with Make-A-Wish, and last night the air was alive with the sound of music and cheers at Button Hall. NewsCenter was there to get a glimpse into the lively night at Follies.
Last night, Chi Omega took us back to the Roaring Twenties to party the night away, all while raising money for their attending Make-A-Wish child.
Follies is where all organizations come together and they put on a 3-minute dance routine. And we have 5 awards tonight: Best Choreography, Most Creative, Wish Child's Favorite, Best Overall, and Crowd Favorite. Yeah. Every year Chi Omega is paired with a Wish Child, and so normally our goal is $10,000, but this is the 20th year that Chi Omega has been partnered with Make-A-Wish. So in honor of our 20th anniversary, our goal is $20,000 tonight. $10,000 of it will go to Winston towards his wish, and the rest of the money will go on to Make-A-Wish to make another child's wish come true.
All the fraternities and sororities were invited to perform at the event, and they did not disappoint. Everyone showed up in their best attire and dancing shoes to give the child an unforgettable night. The event had the different acts, raffles, jokes, and awards. By the end of the event, $2,692 was raised on Chi Omega's Instagram page alone.
Seeing all the organizations come together for a great cause, everybody always has a lot of fun with it. They're also competitive too, which everybody wants to win, so that's okay. But a lot of times it's just seeing the Wish Child enjoys it, the people performing enjoys it, and it's just a big favorite thing to do in Morehead each year.
For NewsCenter, I'm Maya McIntosh.
If you are not able to attend the event but still want to help donate to help the Make-A-Wish child, you can through the link in Chi Omega's Instagram bio at Morehead Chi O. Let's help them reach their goal of $20,000.
Morehead State Public Radio is holding its 2022 Fall Fundraiser and Membership Drive to help raise money to maintain funding from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, which allows the station to expand their work in various types of programming. The drive opened October 31st and will remain open until tomorrow. The event encourages new listeners to become members and for current members to renew their memberships during the drive. Financial gifts to MSPR will be accepted on their website, wmky.org. To learn more about Morehead State Public Radio, you can visit their website or contact MSPR's General Manager, Paul Hitchcock, by emailing p.hitchc@moreheadstate.edu or calling 606-783-2334.
Hi Eagles, behind me I have some viewer submitted photos. As we get into the colder weather, we are starting to notice some of the leaves starting to fall on campus. This photo was submitted by Zoe Kirchhoff outside of a duck. We aren't seeing a lot of clear blue skies this week. It has been gray, dreary, and a little cold. But we have noticed some eagles pop up on campus. If you find any eagles, be sure to take a picture and submit it into NewsCenter. Again, not a lot of clear skies this week. This picture was taken right outside of Breckenridge. But not all the leaves have fallen this week. This nice, beautiful red tree was also submitted by Zoe Kirchhoff. We'll be right back to close the forecast after the break.
Did you know that your body is made up of about 60% of water? Your energy levels, brain functions, physical performance, and more are significantly affected by your water intake. That's why there are filtered water bottle refill stations located on Morehead State's campus. The station also keeps track of every plastic water bottle that is saved. So check out the bottle stations around campus, like the ones in ADUC and the Rec, for clean, free, filtered water.
Thank you and good night.